Malaysia remains steadfast in its stand on Jerusalem issue. New passport with advanced safety features to be introduced. Good afternoon, I'm Amin Carlos and you're watching News on 2. Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak is calling upon all Muslims to join the Save Jerusalem Solidarity Rally to be held after the Friday prayers in Putrajaya today. The Premier, in his postings in his Twitter account, said that the move is important as it is a testament to the support of Malaysians in the opposing the declaration of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Now, Dato Sri Najib is expected to announce Malaysia's resolution in connection to the Jerusalem issue during the rally. Activities lined up include a special forum followed by Friday prayers and Hajat prayers for the well-being of Jerusalem. Speeches will also be given by the Premier and past President Dato Sri Abdul Hadi Awang, who is also Vice President of the International Union of Muslim Scholars, or IUMS. The event will also be attended by several non-governmental organizations, including non-Muslim NGOs and political parties. Malaysia remains steadfast in its stand against the U.S. recognition of Jerusalem as the Israeli capital, despite the warnings made by U.S. President Donald Trump that he would cut off aid to countries which vote against the resolution draft brought to the United Nations, or UN. Deputy Prime Minister Dato Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said Malaysia's commitment to the Palestinian claim on Jerusalem would not be shaken by concerns about possible diplomatic retaliation.
Kita tidak pernah rasa khawatir jika mana-mana negara sekalipun untuk melakukan tindakan diplomatik atau sebaliknya, termasuk mengambil nama. Pendirian kita cukup jelas bahawa kesucian kota Baitul Maqdis harus dipertahankan. Ianya bukan hanya semata-mata kerana kita orang Islam dan mempunyai pemimpin Islam, tetapi Baitul Maqdis adalah merupakan satu kawasan menyeluruh Jerusalem, bukan hanya Al-Quds, iaitu Masjid Al-Aqsa sahaja.
Dato Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid said this at a press conference in Petaling Jaya, Selangor. Malaysia is among 33 countries providing financial support to the UN to hold emergency sessions to support the draft resolution aimed at rejecting the Jerusalem issue. The NajibRazak.com blog underwent a facelift, making it more interesting, informative and user-friendly. Deputy Prime Minister, Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak, who introduced the blog, said that it is to provide the people with faster and accurate information about Barisan Nasional, or BN, and its achievements. Now, the site will enable the Premier to have continuous interaction with the people and also allow him to share his activities and opinions. Dato Sri Najib said that members of the public will be able to read about the various accomplishments by BN in the achievement section. Meanwhile, the People First segment will show the country's transformation process, including providing a better quality of life for the people and the accolades received from the international community since he took office in 2009. In line with one of his principles of administration, namely global, the Premier said the public could learn about Malaysia's diplomatic ties with other countries, including the superpowers in the international relations section. A new passport with additional advanced safety features will be introduced to fully eradicate the issue of passport forgery. And Home Minister Dato Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said the new passport is in accordance with the standards established by the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, and passport holders will be able to use the upgraded system in 1.5 months' time. Royal Malaysian Police, PDRM, and Interpol will have access to all passport owners' information, effectively preventing any falsification of passports.
Tidak akan berlaku pemalsuan pada pasport ini kerana kita juga mempunyai sistem keselamatan di poli kabinet, iaitu muka pasport yang keras tu, ya, di situ ciri-ciri keselamatan dengan barcode dan semua maklumat peribadi ada di situ yang tidak boleh ditukar walaupun menggunakan sistem teknologi yang tercanggih.
Dato' Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi applicants will only take a brief 15 minutes to apply and will receive the new passport within an hour after payment is made. The price of the 5-year validity period will remain unchanged. Once second phase upgrades are in place, the inspection process will take only 45 seconds, while the automatic gate system requires only 10 seconds. He was speaking in a press conference after launching the Datasonic factory. Datasonic Group Berhad is the sole manufacturer of electronic passports. The Angkatan Koperasi Kebangsaan Malaysia Berhad, or Angkasa, is ready to manage the Umrah management system following the cancellation of the Integrated Manasik Monitoring System, or IMAMS, as an effort to overcome the issue of fraud pertaining to Umrah packages in the country. Its president, Dr. Abdul Fattah Abdullah, said that the cooperative sector, which has long been involved in the implementation of Umrah in the country, will be available to handle Umrah's management system in a more competitive manner.
Bersedia untuk menguruskan program Umrah untuk ahli-ahli koperasi di seluruh negara, di samping sedia juga untuk menjayakan program Umrah, kerana ahli-ahli koperasi adalah merupakan sebahagian besar daripada mereka yang tergolong dalam kumpulan yang mengerjakan Umrah sepanjang tahun.
Dato' Abdullah Fattah said this to reporters after opening the Zone 3 Angkasa Business Plan workshop in Kuala Lipis, Pahang. To date, the cooperative sector is among the major Umrah package operators, handling around 225,000 Malaysians to perform their Umrah each year. The police special investigation team in Johor yesterday arrested another 5 individuals for the murder of a 44-year-old man at a petrol station in Taman Pelangi, Johor Bahru, Johor. Now, these latest arrests brings the total arrested in relation to the case to 14 people, which include 10 men and 4 women. And Bukit Aman Criminal Investigation Department CID Director Dato' Sri Wan Ahmad Najmuddin Mohammed said initial investigations revealed that the murder was a result of drug trafficking debts between certain individuals. Johor Police Chief Dato' Muhammad Khalil Kadir Muhammad said police arrested a woman and a man in Pulau Pinang on Wednesday, while 7 people, including 3 women, are being held in Singapore by the Singapore police. All those arrested are between 16 and 26 years old, and earlier 6 of the individuals, including a woman in her 20s, had been remanded for 7 days starting yesterday until December 27th, while 7 more are being remanded 7 days starting today to facilitate investigations under Section 302 of the Penal Code. Now, as for now, police are continuing investigations to identify several more individuals to assist in the investigation. Like on Sunday, the victim had stopped to pump his car tires when he was stabbed before he was twice run over by a car carrying 4 men at 7:30 p.m. Initial investigations revealed that the victim was the head of a secret society. Well, 50 out of 260 victims who claimed that they were cheated of their cash amounting to 12 million ringgit by the company MGSB Berhad lodged an official complaint to Bank Negara yesterday over the matter. And the complaint was made together with law firm Faisal Rahman and Company. Lawyer Faisal Rahman, who represented the victims, said elements of fraud were found based on the documents produced by the victims. The company was alleged to have offered its victims to become partners for 2 joint business ventures. The venture were the export and import of coconuts in January and a development project at Pulau Siranda, Sumatra Barat in May this year.
Dikatakan keuntungan yang besar diperolehi oleh MGSB ini dan membolehkan MGSB menawarkan keuntungan kepada mangsa lebih kurang 18 ke 20% setiap bulan selama 2 tahun.
The actual amount of the scam reached 40 million ringgit, which involved around 500 victims. In Bank Negara, Malaysia, the Attorney General's Chamber's National Revenue Recovery Enforcement Team, together with the Companies Commission of Malaysia, had raided MGSB Berhad in September. The joint operation resulted in the freezing of 54 bank accounts in 11 banks and seizure of cash comprising ringgit and foreign currencies amounting to more than 700,000 ringgit under the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001, AMLA. An internal audit will be carried out by Felda in January 2018 to look into a possible dubious deal involving the transfer of ownership of a land owned by Felda in Jalan Semarak to a private company, Synergy Promenade Sendirian Berhad, in 2015. Its chairman, Tan Sri Shahrir Abdul Samad, said that a police report had been lodged on the matter on December 12th. Tan Sri Shahrir said the sales and purchase agreement involving 4 parcels of land were discovered in January this year when he took over from former chairman Tan Sri Isa Samad, who was Felda chairman and Felda Investment Corporation FIC chairman. The matter was then informed to Prime Minister Dato' Sri Najib Tun Razak in February. The overall value of the land is estimated to be over 270 million ringgit in 4 locations around Jalan Semarak with an area of about 66,158 square meters.
Penjualan ni, pertukaran milik ni ialah di antara satu pihak yang diberikan PA, ya, syarikat Synergy Promenade yang diberikan PA, dia menukarkan milik tanah tu kepada dirinya sendiri. Rasa terpegun lah, ya, bahawa begitu mudah dipindah milik tanah yang dimiliki oleh sebuah institusi kerajaan.
Well, 12 crew members were rescued after the WTK-1 Indonesia dredger they were traveling in from Batam Island to Thailand for repair sank in the waters of the island of Pulau Berhala, Pekan, Pahang at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. And according to the Malaysian Eastern Region Maritime Operations Centre, they received early information that the vessel suffered a leak on the right side of the ship before sinking once hit by monster waves as high as 3 meters. An Eastern Region Maritime Director, Admiral Zulkarnain Muhammad Omar, said the captain of the boat, along with 11 crew members who are from Thailand and Indonesia, were rescued by a tugboat Dixon 8, which passed through the area at 8:44 p.m. last night. They were brought into the port of Kuantan safely. However, 2 people were sent to the Tengku Ampuan Afzan Hospital for minor injuries. According to the WTK-1 ship's captain, Dewi Rizal Taufik, they saved themselves using the life raft, which they drifted about in 13 hours before being rescued. The Embassy of Indonesia and Thailand have been contacted for documentation and repatriation affairs. The monsoon season will, with the unpredictable weather and 3 to 4 meter high waves, poses a very serious challenge for shipping activities. Well, Segamat now has an automatic air pollution monitor station known as PM 2.5, which is able to provide early detection of an oncoming haze by measuring and monitoring the air quality status as well as the pollution of a district in more detail. The information and data generated will be channeled to the Environmental Data Center at the Department of Environment or DOE headquarters, which will be coordinated before streamed online as a guide for the public.
Mereka menggunakan bacaan secara keseluruhan sebelum ini satu Malaysia menggunakan PM10. Tetapi apabila dengan masalah jerebu yang sebelum ini, kita mengsyarat bahawa perlu ada perubahan dari segi bacaan ini. Maka kita selain daripada kita mengekalkan PM10 tersebut, maka kita tambah lagi iaitu PM 2.5. Maka setiap stesen IPU ni dia ada 2 bacaan.
Dato' Ayub Rahman was speaking after launching the automatic air pollution monitoring station in IOI Health Clinic, Segamat. The station also serves to assist in the planning and evaluation of new development projects and pollution control through the enforcement by the DOE. Johor currently has 8 automatic air quality monitoring stations, including in Pasir Gudang, Kluang and Pengerang. And that's all the time we have this afternoon. In our top story, Malaysia remains steadfast in its stand on Jerusalem issue and won't be shaken by possible retaliation. Join us again at 7 tonight for more updates. Till then, I'm Amin Carlos, and thanks for watching.